All right, who doesn't like batteries, or even batteries that are just better than the last? I think all of us could agree that over time, batteries have been all over the place. Good, bad, terrible, and as time goes on, they just continue to get better. And we've actually had a product here that was introduced by Linology, and this is a company that is attempting to do something much different, and they got several patents going on with this product. But they're trying to do something much different that's easier, simpler, and does a better job charging and storing and just giving you better batteries altogether. So we're going to go through this whole package, what it is, why it's important, and why we're even reviewing it in the first place. So hang tight. Let's jump into it. So what we have here is going to be both the charger and the batteries that they sent to us. What they specialize in here is their battery. They're very much, Linology is very much a company that is focused or attempting to focus on the ecosystem. Now are all ecosystem products better? It's arguable. But I think what they're trying to do here is something unique. And it's kind of cool that they show you on this actual charger here how many batteries you're saving and how that actually equates to CO2. But this charger is going to be an 8-bay battery charger. We're going to open up to take a look at it because it's very unique in how it works and how it processes the batteries. And then they also gave us several batteries here, both the AAA and the AA rechargeable batteries. And you can see their watt hours here, 3600 and 1300 for the smaller ones. This is coming with an 8-pack. This is going to be a 4-pack. And yeah, on the back here, you can see here, they're all lithium-ion batteries. Here's their model numbers and their output. Very common for lithium-ion. They put out more than, say, your early rechargeable batteries, which are going to be your nickel metal hydrides or even your nickel cadmiums. These are going to be a total of 1.5 volt output. And these are all made in China, as you see here. What's unique to these batteries, though, too, is you're going to get 1,200 recharges or cycles through them versus, say, 400 to 500 with your older type of batteries. So that's a nice actual increase for what you're getting out of these batteries. So we'll crack these open. Let's first get into the charger itself. Now, packaging is nice. I already went here and ripped open the back here for you. I think they're trying to be unique in their process. This unit itself is also made in China. Here's its product information here. And as you pop it open, you're going to have your operation manual here, your quick guide. We'll go through that. And then their box here. They do a great job packaging it. And then here inside is the charger unit itself, the part that we're most interested in. And on the top here, it says, use a power adapter of 15 watts or higher and view the data on the environmental protection screen. So what's interesting about that is they don't give you a charger, which I find it pretty interesting. They does use a USB-C on the back. Appears this is probably made of like recycled plastics because you see those little specks in it. But this is where you use your USB-C. And in my case, I had to steal my child's charging cord that is used for his iPad device. So this one is a 20 watt, as you see up there, charger. So we'll go ahead and plug that in. I'll go ahead and take this sticker off the top. It's interesting, they use like a wax paper for this. But here is how the bay works. You'll see here along the top, there are 8 slots for you to place your batteries into. And as you do, they'll show you a color across the top as you're charging them. And this will also refresh and show you how they're being charged as well. And then down here in the bottom, this is where your batteries will end up. They actually drop through, and I'm kind of jumping to the chase here. Your batteries charge up inside here, and then they drop down into this tray once they're fully charged. So you know they're charged once they drop. Kind of a unique idea. And then inside, you have these other little battery containers here. We'll go into that a little bit later. And then this is going to be your USB-C to USB-C cord, if you don't already have one that you could use to charge your devices with. Some other little stats on this. Like I said, 1,200 recharge cycles for each of these batteries that you'll get versus, say, 500-ish with like a nickel metal hydride. And then as far as wattage here, we went through that as well, 3,600. And they're 1.5 volts. And then they claim too with their batteries. So let's crack this open so you guys can see. They're claiming with their batteries that they have a patented system that allows for one, longer runtime, but also a built-in protection. And so an anti-explosion system, as well as a improved leak ring, because obviously you don't want your batteries to leak. Now what's neat about these is they're all different colors. I don't know if that's going to be confusing, but at least the styling's the same. Has all your details here, information, 2400 mAh's. I mean, it is a fancy little tray. You get to see all of it inside there. But there's all 8 of them. I guess they're going for all the colors of the rainbow. Looks interesting to use the periodic chart of elements for lithium ion on there. I mean, it's catchy, it's neat, I give them that. But let's go ahead and we'll plug it in and see. Yeah, now they're also claiming too, guys, you're not going to get stuck with just their batteries. A lot of manufacturers will only design specifically for their batteries. These are going to work with anything else in the past too. So they're claiming also nickel metal hydride, other lithium ion batteries, nickel cadmium. So in the case of these ones, nickel metal hydride and nickel metal hydride. We'll also go ahead and give a test to some things. This is a little newer technology. We did a video on this in the past. Feel free to go back and take a look at it. But SiGold sent us these nickel zinc rechargeable batteries. We'll see if those register and charge or not. And then we'll also take a look at just some traditional alkalines from Costco. All right, so let's put the tray back in here like so. Let's go ahead and plug it in and see how this thing powers up. So there's your screen. So far just reading zeros and zeros. And then we'll go ahead and pop this tray open. We'll throw in a couple of these. So it's blinking right now. And according, it goes in there. According to the manual here, you'll go through it and see for yourself. They show you what's all inside there. And the button here is going to be for checking power and also for releasing batteries. So you got to auto release those early. So with the cover closed, you can see on here, based off what you see, we have blinking green, which means charging in progress. Blinking yellow means detecting the batteries. Green means charging complete. Blinking red, non-rechargeable. And solid red means current or voltage abnormal. You could also do this power check on this side. Hit that button, and it will give you the checking power level, power sufficient, low, battery, or out of power. So aside from just charging all these and giving you a readout, you could just put a battery in there and press the button, and it'll give you an automatic read, just like we could do right now. So blinking yellow means it's detecting. So it's detecting now, and it's telling me it's green. Solid green, which means power is sufficient. But it is still charging these batteries because they're not full. And then after the batteries are fully charged, they will drop into the storage bin automatically, as you see here. And then the charger itself has multiple capabilities. You can see here over voltage, over current, short circuit, abnormal battery, disposable battery identification. All that stuff it's going to be able to do on its own. And those are neat little features that add to a battery charger when most don't even have those processes. Okay, so those are in there charging. Let's go ahead and try to throw in a couple other ones and see what the system tells us. A pretty simple one is going to be to toss in, let's throw in these Kodaks nickel metal hydrides. Looks like it's reading it and it's going to charge it. We'll do this railback one as well. Definitely want to try out these nickel zinc batteries that are rechargeable. Let's see if it reads those, if it throws an error code. Okay, we're getting a blinking red, which means it is not going to be able to charge that. We'll just try another one just in case. Yeah, nickel zinc, it knows right out of the gate not to charge those. And then let's just try for the heck of it a Kirkland alkaline. Okay, I mean, it all figured out on its own, so we'll let it do its thing. We'll let it charge. Now, charging 2 of these, it claims to be a quick charge. Twice the charging speed on all 8 of these batteries. It claims to be able to do it in 3 hours, as opposed to being 6 hours for a lot of other chargers. And this unit also comes with a 1-year warranty, so any problems or defects with it 1 year, you can send it back. And I'll be asking yourself too, well, if the batteries fall through, how many batteries can hold down on the bottom? It holds up to 40 batteries in that carry case. Now, this product has been on Kickstarter for quite a while, and it finally got released this week. And so, pricing-wise, if you're interested, pricing is going to come in around $100, $109, I think, right now. I'll give you the best link possible for pricing on this, since they sent it to us. And if you're interested, just hit the link down below in the description, and that should take you right on over to their best pricing. Now, we take a look also, too, at these smaller AAA batteries. You guys can see here again, 1.5 volts on these. Part numbers should be here for them. And you buy this as a kit. So, sorry, I didn't make it clarify, but as you buy this as a kit, all the batteries and the charger and the AAA batteries all come in the set. We'll go ahead and pull out these faulty batteries since they're not going to charge. And then we'll slide on out these AAAs. I mean, the packaging is actually nice, too. They take some time to make that desirable. Now you'll take these guys apart, place the AAAs inside there so they connect, and then you'll place these in there as well. That didn't go quite as well. That actually tends to want to fall through. So be careful. Yeah, that falls through really easy. Because as it is, you cannot put the AAAs in there. They fall straight through. Yeah, there's no room to physically put those in there without them falling through. As you'll see right here. Falls right through. But in this case, it's supposed to hold it tight enough that you could place it in there. You just gotta be extra gentle with it. And it's in there, and it's reading it, and now it's charging it. So we'll let these charge, and then we'll show you guys the process once they drop, so you can see what happened.